Hi, Hugh from Amusespot here, and today we're going to talk about product design in relationship to restaurants and dinnerware. So we're going to go back like 150 years or so, 170 years, and begin to talk about things about dinnerware, and then update it to a current chef that's working out of London who's a really big deal named Yotam Ottolenghi. Let's go way back to the 1850s, 1860s, but before we even go there, let's go back even a little further. When you came to eat at like Versailles or something a little bit more modest, what you would actually see is you'd see the special dinner, and you'd see the special dinnerware that's being used to serve your special dinner. Take this and move forward like, I don't know, a century, a couple of years or whatever, and you've got these restaurants, and these restaurants really want to focus on their branding. It's got to be special. You can eat on a plate anywhere you want, but let's use the plates to represent the restaurant itself. This is from one of the top restaurants in San Francisco. It's a French restaurant. I don't know what this dates to. I would say probably about 1870, but it says New Poodle Dog. And the New Poodle Dog is actually based upon poulet d'or, which means golden chicken. One of our firms that represent Pilviot, which is from France, does this really cool pattern. And this is called brasserie. So brasserie is kind of like a diner, but the food's a little better. And it's kind of a nice place to hang out. They got great bars, zinc bars. If you've never seen a zinc bar, go see a zinc bar. They're really cool. So this is all for fun now. And these are all pricing and what you can order and whatever. So this is taking this to an extreme. And now it's no longer about the branding itself. It's about this is representing what you're eating and making you feel more comfortable. We're elevating to the point of it's being a French brasserie or dining establishment that's informal but really wonderful. This is an example of just using color to represent where you're actually eating. This is like Sterling China, one of those manufacturers that did this really heavy-duty porcelain in the 40s and 30s. And this is pink, and we live in Las Vegas. And so I'm sure almost anyone can guess where this is from. These are from the Flamingo, which is a casino in Las Vegas that's been around here forever. I think Bugsy Siegel is involved. His life was cut short, unfortunately, watching TV. So now let's update this a little more. And we're looking at branding in a world of color and pattern and all sorts of things. And so this is a series called Feast. Now, Mr. Ottolenghi is not particularly well known in the United States, primarily because he is London-based. He's Tel Aviv-born. If you find any of these cookbooks, pick them up. They're great. He takes the whole idea of the Mediterranean cuisine, which is freshness and color and just really vibrant taste. And he updates it a little bit and elevates it. And he turns this into really like serious comfort food, but also healthy, reasonably healthy stuff. A lot of vegetarian cookbooks, a lot of vegetarian recipes in a lot of these. He is not a vegetarian. The Mediterranean diet has a lot of vegetables and a lot of like leafy greens and lemons and oranges and just the most vibrant palette you can think of. And that's kind of what we're looking at here, is the vibrancy of life. The Mediterranean has a tremendous amount of life associated with it. So Ottolenghi tied up with, I'm going to try this, okay? Ivo Bisignano, okay? And I may be hacking the hell out of that name.
Ivo Bisignano.
But that's okay, because I'm American and we're permitted to do whatever we want with anyone else's language.
Spaghetti.
Oh, you say spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
I'd never heard anybody call it that. I thought it was spaghetti.
What's really wonderful about this is that there's a couple concepts here involving the restaurantware and the interaction between the user and the meals. This is the color of saffron. And saffron is a traditional Mediterranean area spice, I guess you can call it, but it also colors things rather deeply. It's a dark yellow orange. When you look at these plates, you'll realize that, this isn't really about how Americans eat. We tend to have one single pattern. The really cool thing about this is you can mix and match these to whatever your heart desires. So there's white, there's green, there's pink, There's this wonderful yellow, this sunrise yellow. The best part about it, though, and the parts that we sell the most, are these. This is a great idea because we love looking at other people's faces. Like we do. We love the symmetry of faces. We consider that beautiful, whatever. So here you have this face that's just looking back at you, and it's very artistic, and it's colorful, and it's joyful. And this one's even better, but over there, but I'm not going to lift him up. So people do love these things. Now, if you look carefully, the marketing here and the branding for Ottolenghi's restaurants is present. And that's one of the things that's really great. And if you look at this is an O. And Ottolenghi's last name is O. So you have an O with the face, and there you go. And if you look at all the rest of the stuff, you got O's. So it's a pattern that subconsciously references the chef himself. Here's another O. And then the other thing that's really neat as I clank my way to better health is that they did this series also. And this place is once again, this looks like a bad Rorschach blot. But what it is, it's a green pepper. So they did these patterns of peppers. And we used to do this when we were kids. We do it with leaves and things, paint leaves and then press them and stuff. So that's kind of fun too, right? It's sort of abstract. Here is broccoli. So broccoli is kind of cool. Anyway, so that's the story with these. These are available for home use. They are made in China. So if you have an issue with that, this probably isn't for you. I will tell you the quality is very good. This is absolutely Italian design. You see these color combinations, the way the decor is, the kind of crudish sort of naive way of drawing here. It stems back to Deruta and a whole bunch of other companies in Italy. If you don't know those companies, just look them up. They're a hell of a lot of fun. One piece goes a long way. These pieces go a couple miles, I'd say, because these are like, wow, how about that? This is all decorated by hand, and there's a lot of work involved in this stuff. The packaging's fantastic, and I love this stuff. So this is very, very much Mediterranean. Super color, super fun, adds a lot of like whimsy and decor, happiness in your home. There's also a series of these. You can see they're related. The colors are similar. So these are great accent pieces. These are actually fish. They're sort of abstract fish. And every fish, of course, needs to be served with flowers in its mouth, because that's kind of how it is. Pigs have apples. Fish evidently have flowers. But anyway, this is fun. So if you're making a tablescape or setting up a table for yourself or for your friends coming over, really spend some time thinking about what mood are you trying to set. Don't get nervous about this stuff. Have fun. And that fun is going to rub off on the people that are your guests and things. Mix and match, good quality stuff. Find these cookbooks and take a look at them because they're pretty damn awesome. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of each other. Hugh from Amusespot. Find your muse, be amused, amusespot.com. Thanks. Have a great day.